Hello. Follow Truong Michael. I will take you. Enjoy the pho.
That is pho. I am eating the pho. That is a simple food in the Vietnam. Please. When you enjoy the pho, you have to choose some mint. I do not know by the name English. The sweet is called that is papaya and some herb here. Some herb. That's just a haircut. The new one. The new one yesterday. Some chili sauce. Chili sauce. Chili sauce. And some fish sauce. Little bit. Lamb. If you want to eat more spices, you use chili sauce.
Vietnamese beef noodle pho is an easy substitute for the love with. Those two is noodles that savory broth, the tender slice of beef.
Come on. You know, the Vietnamese foods have two influenced by the two culture, Chinese and French.
Sao giờ cũng không?
This is my man. I already tell you about the two cultures influencing for the culture of the Vietnam. First one the Chinese and the second French. Because Chinese are dominate Vietnam 1,000 years. Okay, I'm sorry as well. The second is French. The French always dominate Vietnam 100 years in the 19th century. These two nations always impact to the culture of the Vietnam about food.
Although all those crunchies, spices, herby garnish, we get to the toss on top. On a cold evening after rough day work, when we sick or on a lazy weekend afternoon, a bowl of the piping hot pho is pretty much always a good idea. Beef pho, pronounced pho, feels like a restaurant staple, but it's actually not all that hard to make a quick versions at home. The recipes for the quick Vietnamese beef pho was of our favorites from the kitchen cookbook. So much so that we want to walk you through how to make it and step by step. Maybe it's in the next video. Real pho, quick pho. As much we love those twin rice noodle and tender bite of meat. Vietnamese pho is really all about the broth. To pho broth is long, simmers at fire, combining the chickens or beef bone or both. With, with aromatic like onion, ginger to make a deeply rich, deeply savory broth. Making a great broth is a process take many hours, sometimes days. While this kind of slow cook pho is absolutely peerless, we can make a much quicker version using store-bought beef stock. This quick pho doesn't have quite the same depth or home cooked flavor, but when a cravings hits on a random weeknight, we just need to bowl tasty noodles. It get jobs done.
They use the wet noodle, I don't like it. Because in the north, I'm sorry. So amazing.
We can also get the flavors of the real pho broth by taking just little time to infuse the broth with some aromatic. Simmer for 30 minutes with some onion, ginger, whole the spice, soy sauce, and the dash of the fish sauce. We can make the simple pho broth that tasty pretty darn good. I also like add the papaya or carrots to my broth. But I like the quickness and the bodies they add. One more time about the broth. Vietnamese for us is really all about the broth. The broth from a long similar affairs combining chicken or the beef bone or both with the aromatics like onion, ginger to make it together.
Đoàn quay phim này, đoàn quay phim. Từ ra đến đây nổi tiếng. No, she has 40 years old experience in this world.
The best beef of pho. Top choices for beef pho are sirloin steak, raw eye. All these quick cooking piece of beef, they will not leave chewy for hours. My favorite of the bunch is raw eye, which is what I have used today. This cut is leaner than sirloin, and I like the beefy flavors, especially in this pho.
So amazing.
And the last thing about of the pho is more than the sum is made parts. Each bowl get constructed individually. 10 rice noodles are on the bottom with like a thinly sliced raw beef on top. Then the piping hot broth gets fed over the top, cooking the beef. To ensure the beef gets cooked through, slice it thinly as possible, sticking it in the freezer for 15 minutes before slicing helps with this.
I already finished with the empty bowl.
In the middle of the table should be a place of fresh herb. The last things I want to tell you. Fresh herbs includes beans sprout, sliced scallion, and chili pepper, wedge of lime, called lemon, and any other fresh garnish the cook feels like providing. Each dinners together they on the bowl of pho, and can garnish it however they like. Personally, I love a lot of lime, crunchy beans sprout, turnip, and basil. Yeah. And put a squeeze to finish.
Please wait me just 1 second.
Thank you so much. Thank you to enjoy with me for. See you for next video. Use how to make it for detailedly.